Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Light of Truth Tarot. My name's Denise. I've prayed over all of my cards. This is a collective reading, so this may or may not fit your timeline or your story, so don't make something fit that doesn't fit. Only take what you believe to fit to your story. I'm going to start right in. Scattered energy. You have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. So you may have a lot of projects going on right now, or just different circumstances in your life that aren't allowing you to prioritize yourself. But you really do need to take time for yourself. You need to take that downtime. Sometimes it's good to take a stay vacation and just relax, even if you're laying in bed reading a book. Next card is honor yourself. Recognize the hard work you put in to get to where you are right now. Instead of thinking, how far you still have to go in this lifetime, remind yourself that you've accomplished a lot and be proud of that. So you're a hard worker, a very hard worker, and that's why your energy's scattered right now. But you need to take some time to yourself and honor yourself. Maybe celebrate yourself. Go out to dinner. Enabling. There's someone you're helping, or are you? In reality, you may be enabling them to continue negative patterns and never take their full responsibility for themselves. So step back and let things play out. So there's someone in your energy that you've been enabling. You've been allowing them to repeat negative patterns. You're allowing them to be in your life. It's the universe is just trying to tell you that it's time to stop enabling this person. It's time, to step back and see what happens. See if they can get their life together, basically. And that could be why your energy's scattered, because you're, trying to help somebody else, and you shouldn't be. You should just, sometimes the best thing is just having an ear. Let that, person cry on your shoulders. Dependence. There's something or someone you are clinging to, and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed, and the only approval you need is your own. And so right now, your energy is really scattered because you're not honoring yourself. You're enabling somebody else, and you have dependence on this situation, and you need to, go within and cut those ties with that situation. You need to figure out, how to stop being dependent on a person, place, or thing that you're doing. And the reason why is because you have boundless possibilities once you bring balance to the situation and start living authentically. And that's those are the bottom three cards on the dock. And that's basically what Spirit's trying to tell you. What the universe is trying to tell you. Once you give up this situation, you have boundless possibilities. Okay, what messages from past lives do the collective need to know or work on? So these are my past life cards, and it tells you what areas you need to work on. And this is food and hunger, because these areas from the past could be hampering your, what's going on right now in the present. So food and hunger is in one of the categories. I'll read out of the book, and then we'll try and figure out what these mean. Spouse. So you could have had a spouse. And authority figures. So these are 3 areas. I'm going to move these over a little bit. Food and hunger, spouse, and authority figures. Let's see what they say. So food and hunger is the first one. You didn't have enough to eat in your past life, causing you to overeat and hoard food in this incarnation. You may have weight or eating disorder issues because you associate eating with fear instead of hunger. You harbor insecurities about whether there will be enough food in the future. So you may stockpile supplies. You also serve yourself large portions and make sure to eat everything on your plate just in case. There won't be enough food in the future. For some people, this pattern also applies to fears about having enough water to drink. Often just remembering the past life pattern is enough to heal the issue. Understand that the past is over and will not repeat in this current lifetime. The goal should be to learn from it and then let it go. Also, let fears of deprivation fade, and they are no longer necessary. Open yourself up to abundance. So you had a fear that you weren't going to have enough food or hunger, food or water to drink, and that you were always going to be hungry. And so you may have an eating disorder, or you may, hoard food. Let's see, spouse. And remember, this is a collective reading, so it could be anybody. You drew this card because your question relates to a marriage relationship in this life or a previous one. Perhaps your current spouse is someone with whom you shared a romance or relationship before. If you're single at present, your future spouse is likely from your past lifetime. In some cases, lovers reunite across centuries and share an undying bond of true love. This is what is usually referred to as soulmate. So, drawing this card can signify that the person you are inquiring about is in fact that individual. So you may be currently married to somebody who you were married to in a previous life, or you're going to meet this person. This person's going to come into your life, and it's going to be an old soulmate of yours. Let's see, authority figures. So in your previous and current lifetime, you followed rules that were set down by authority figures such as parents and teachers. You may have also encountered intimidating or even cruel authority figures in the past. Perhaps you found yourself in the presence of those who were power hungry or abusive. These situations can lead to fear of authority figures and succumb to their will in the present. While it's normal to sometimes be intimidated by powerful individuals, fearing authority figures can lead to unhealthy passivity. For example, you may feel pressured to bow to another's rules without standing up for your rights, or you may develop conflict phobias in which you negate your own needs in order to avoid arguments and disharmony. In some cases, this can lead to a form of depression called learned helplessness, in which you don't even try to improve your life. To heal this situation, fill yourself with self-love and self-esteem, and see yourself as being whole and healed. Oftentimes, just remembering past life details will lead to clearing and healing. So, There's people that could, authority figures that could have abused their authority in your life. And you're trying to learn how to get rid of that fear of helplessness when it comes to authority figures. And, it's really hard in life when you've, gone without food and water because you can't afford it. And it could be because, you're married to somebody who just didn't get who you were. And they could be the authority figure that we're talking about here. Maybe you're bowing down to an old spouse and you shouldn't be. And that food and hunger thing is really trying to get out of the mindset of this marriage. So we got to go there too. But, these are 3 really good places to start to try and heal. So let's see. We're going to go into the Soul Whisperers card. What does the soul have to tell the collective? Life balance. Balancing different elements in life. So you need to learn how to balance your elements in life. Just because you work hard doesn't mean you have to play hard. You just have to find some type of balance. And you're learning this lesson. You're seeing the bigger picture. And you're learning those lessons about how to overcome working too hard in this lifetime. And working could be taking you away from your family and family time. Or maybe you don't have a family, so you're working all the time. Let's see. Home and family. You want to build a loving home and family. Maybe you are married right now and have children, and you're just trying to make that a loving home and family. And because you feel you have obligations, you feel you have to work hard. But you're learning that working hard doesn't always give you the victory you need. You will get your victory. Your enemies will be defeated. You will have your win in the end. But you do want a sense of family. I can feel that. Breaking contracts. So you stop serving certain contracts. You're trying to free yourself. This is altering your soul's blueprint to the divine. You could be married and getting a divorce, or you could be ending a relationship. You could be ending a job. It could be anything. Only you know your story. But you do have a warrior spirit. Your commitment. You have commitment to whatever you do. Any challenges that come up to you, you're able to fight that. You burn that karma off. You're looking for true love. You could be in a relationship right now or a marriage, and you're already experiencing your true love, or you're looking for that true love. It's going to end up being long-term. And this relationship's going to be a union of selflessness and unconditional love. Tragedy. Tragedy may come into your life, however, you don't have to take it as a loss. You could lose your job and think that's tragedy. You could have a divorce and think that's tragedy. But it's actually a lesson. It's a lesson in life that you have to learn. And then once you learn that lesson, that tragedy goes away. And you're being mindful. You're finding joy. You're still learning the slower paced to move slower in life. You are admiring all the small things. You're treasuring all the small things right now. You're trying to live mindful and engaged life. And that's because you were born with good luck. And things are going to come to you naturally and effortlessly. You're going to be lucky in this lifetime if you're not already. And that luckiness may come after you learn all your lessons. You know, everybody's story is different. Everybody's timeline's different. Everybody's war wounds are different. And you have to remember that when going out in the world. Yeah, that everybody's different. Let's see. Path of blazing fire. Find strength in adversity and move towards bravery with the path of blazing fire. And get strength and stay active with the fountain of fire. And show your true self with the fire of ego. So right now, there's a path there and your strength. You're moving along that path really strong. You're going through all this adversity, all these obstacles, and you've been doing it bravely. And you get your strength from within. You're actively going within to get your strength. You have to learn how to let go of your ego so that you can show your true self and live authentically. And you always have to remember that you can cherish the past, but you still have to create a future. And that's Embers of Poetry. And then Flames of Enlightenment. Accept the new perspectives and ideas. So you're cherishing your past even though you're creating your future. You're looking to the past to get new perspectives and ideas on how to create your new future. And this is because you trust your instincts and the goodness in life. So you've got the light of trust. So you're trusting in yourself to know that you know where you're going and what you want to do in life. Let's see, what should the collective look at? Should the collective research? What spiritual gifts? So, the spiritual gifts that you should look into or research is channeling. So you're being called to download and deliver messages from the spirit realm to bring closure, healing, and peace. So channeling. So you might want to do some research on channeling. If you haven't already, you maybe already started channeling messages and you're helping people bring closure and healing to their life from the people that they've lost. And this brings peace to them and it makes you happy. What other messages? Clairaudience. You're being called to explore the words and sounds you're hearing to deliver the messages from the spirits and guides. So your words are what brings messages from spirits and guides. So you could be a healer. You could be helping people just by listening and giving advice to others. You could be a counselor or a teacher. You know, you could have authority. Where did that card go? Astral travel. You're being called to communicate with spirits, entities, and guides in the astral realms to retrieve and share the messages. So you're being asked to go within, talk to your spirit team, and they will relay messages to you. And you can do that and then have your clairaudience where you're speaking those messages out to people. And this could be also because you're channeling. You could have all these, you could be doing all these right now. So dolphin, find joy in playful connections and let your intuition guide you to deeper understanding. And discover sunken treasure, discover hidden riches within yourself, and trust the abundance flows where intention goes. And monster cave, choose love over fear in every moment, knowing that love is the highest vibration of all. So you're being asked to have playful connections. Your intuition's going to guide you to these connections. And you're going to find everything by going deep within. Your riches come from the power within. So you need to trust that your abundance flows. So whatever you're trying to manifest, it's coming. And that's because you're choosing love over fear. Let's see. Past suffering. So right now you do have past suffering that's affecting your present. So you need to get out of that victim mentality and let that suffering go. And that's because you need to do some inner child healing. You need to get rid of those coping mechanisms that you've learned. They're learned behaviors. And you need to start moving and discovering yourself. And your dreams are going to help you. There's messages in your dreams. So somebody is trying to telepathically talk to you in the 5D. And this could be a passed over loved one. And so if you learn how to astral travel and trust in your spirit guides, they're going to give you all the signs that you need. And the moon, your intuition, so your subconscious and your emotions are part of this fear, and you need to learn how to stop this fear, because if you keep staying in the fear, it's only going to keep manifesting. You're going to repeat patterns in your life because you're stuck in that fear. And the minute you go within and get rid of that fear is the moment you're going to break loose and start living your authentic life. And you've been guarded. Like I said, you've been in holding patterns. You blocked off your heart because you were afraid that you were going to get hurt. So it's time to go within and deal with those inner child healings. What are the messages? And this could be because you had a situation where there was a third party. So you could have been in a marriage or a relationship where somebody had an extramarital affair or had an affair of some kind. And your friends and family knew about it, but you didn't. Or it could be that somebody from your work knew about it and didn't tell you. So you need to learn how to deal with that and overcome that you're not enough, because you are. You're enough. And you have to get out of that fear mentality that you're not enough. I hope that makes sense. stand strong. With defenses, your shield and strength and perseverance guarding what matters most. So you're standing strong in whatever situation that you're going through right now. And once you go within and you get rid of all the fears about moving on, maybe alone in your life for a while, those fears are going to go away. And wise counselor, you're being asked to seek wise counselor from trusted friends or mentors to help you along the way. And your soul's whispering this to you. Your soul is asking you to look beyond the words, to hear what's really going on in this situation. And once you do that, you're gonna see the sky of clarity. You're gonna see clarity on the situation, and you're gonna know what your next step is. That's it for those. We're going to do an inner compass reading. Let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors. What's the message for today? Message for today, Holy Spirit. What is the message for today? Holy Spirit. What is the message? Chiron, number 40. See what Chiron says. Possibilities, personal power, and healing. Chiron is a heavenly body that was discovered in 1977. The archetype of Chiron is the wounded healer. It represents how you have experienced pain, both in lifetimes and others. The symbol of Chiron is a key because this wisdom can unlock deep, transformative healing. Facing your hardships can be purposeful if you choose to help others by using what you've learned on your journey. Chiron challenges you to reveal your true power by sharing wisdom with others. On the next page, you'll find a detailed message about your wisdom based on your natal chart. Even if you aren't familiar with your placement, please still take this message. So, let's see. Chiron in Aries. Follow your deepest desires and what makes you happy, even without the approval of others. Chiron in Taurus. Have all the things you desire, including money, possessions, etc., even if you don't feel worthy. Chiron in Gemini. Speak up and share your thoughts and ideas, even if you feel like an imposter. Chiron in Cancer. Let your guard down and allow yourself to be loved and nurtured by others. Chiron in Leo. Showcase the talents and abilities without coming across as boastful or bragging. Chiron in Virgo. Let go of perfectionism and try something new, and when the possibility of failure exists. Chiron in Libra. Find balance by giving and receiving equally in your lifetime. Energy and relationships. Chiron in Scorpio. Release anxiety, worries, and fears about losing something you love. You are not powerless. Chiron in Sagittarius. Cast away the rules from religion, culture, and society and create your own set of beliefs. Chiron in Capricorn. Release the need to control every detail and be more gentle with yourself instead. Chiron in Aquarius. Accept the ways in which you are different from others and find friends that appreciate you. Chiron in Pisces. Have faith in a greater plan for your life and trust the universe to take care of you. And reminder, you are a healer who uses pain from your past to transform your future. That, that says it all. I really think that says it all about this reading. Let's see if there's any angel numbers. Angels on the top collective. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. 2020, compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, and renewal. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world in your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. So you're being asked to work on your gifts because that's what's going to lead to your abundance. And be in service to others. 1818, willpower, achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. And 0000, limitless potential, reset, relaxation, and the unknown, surrender, finish line, success, and victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished if you can dream it. There's no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to feel envious of anybody else. You have what's needed within you. You always have. And you just have to dig deep. I did. I dug really deep. There was a lot of fear and anxiety that had to be overcome. So it's scary, but as as the collective, we're able to go within. We're able to tackle those hard situations that many people can't, that many people end up, blocking themselves off for. But we thrive on that. We thrive on overcoming those situations. And I hope that makes sense. I thank you all for coming back and your support with my channel. And I hope you come back and watch more videos. Thank you and have a great day.